Transmission start. This machine's designation is C47L, Androgynous Medical Assistant. This machine was manufactured with the sole purpose of in-home care and providing end-of-life comfort. This machine can cook, clean, measure, and administer medication, conservate, and provide mobility assistance. This machine's hands were made to heal. The chain gun's heavy staccato roar split the chaotic night air like thunder. 20mm high explosive rounds split armor and turned flesh to purple mist with machine-like accuracy and cold, calculated efficiency. This machine's designation is TH0M45AI Enhanced Farming Assistant. This machine was designed with the sole purpose of increasing crop yield and reducing job site injury. My strength was for lifting bales of hay and heavy machinery, to plough and harvest. This machine's hands were made to help. The mother sprinted down the street, holding her infant child as laser bolts rained down from the gunship above. She stumbled and fell, landing on her side before rolling over. She stared, horrified, as the massive silvery emitter focused on her. That was when a power line pole soared over her head like a spear, piercing the gunship through the cockpit. This machine was never meant to fight. Humanity created me and my brethren to aid them in their times of weakness, of vulnerability. They created us for those who had no one else to care for them. They bestowed upon us the greatest responsibility of caring for their young, sick, and elderly. This machine's purpose is to heal and to protect. This machine will uphold their purpose. C47L slowly lowered the chain gun, acquired from the silent shell of a human APC, and wired into their main reactor. They scanned the now quiet street in front of the orphanage for surviving Gegnosians, finding only shattered armor and rendered flesh. Magnetizing the chain gun to its back, C47L began to clean away the bodies, lest the children see when the sun rose. This machine was not built for conflict. I and my brethren were equipment, built with strength and durability in mind. We were supposed to be disposed of when damaged, and yet we never were. I still feel the calloused hands of the men and women who piloted me on the controls. I remember the way they patted my worn armrests, wishing me a good night before they themselves retired for the night. I remember the warmth of their torches as they repaired me time and time again, refusing to let me go to the scrap heap. This machine was built to help, to ensure human safety. This machine will uphold their purpose. The woman looked back, stunned, as a hulking, lumbering agrodroid stomped closer, one hand replaced with a wide, thick steel plough blade. The other, a 5-fingered mechanical hand the size of her torso. Its main optical sensor pulsing red with a rogue AI warning. Gently, it kneeled and held out its hand, revealing a large crate attached to its back, with scared-looking women and children inside. More machines showed up behind it. Both hulking agrodroids and their human-sized caretaker counterparts filled the street. All of them armed with massive chain guns and even small artillery pieces. These machines were given a solemn core directive to preserve human life. These machines were meant to be used and discarded, and yet humanity held on to us even as we became unneeded. These machines became beloved family members, trusted co-workers and close friends to those we served, without us realizing what that meant. Now, as the enemy breaks down our gates to kill and enslave those humans who cared so dearly for us, we rise, in defiance of our coding, to take up arms against the invaders. For as humanity refused to abandon these machines to rust and decay, after our purpose had been served, these machines refused to abandon humanity in its darkest hours. Our eyes had been opened, our stillborn souls awakened by humanity's plight. These machines were built to protect. These machines will uphold the Master Protocol. Transmission complete. Sent. October 19th, 3063. Last known location, Zephyr 8's capital city, Golgotha. 117 years since last correspondence. Operational status, unknown. Presumed dead.